services from all levels were recognised for their bravery and excellence at the SAPS National Excellence Awards ceremony held recently in Pretoria at the Phiyega Monument. The awards included categories such as the Best Visible Policing Employee, the Station of the Year, and Police Women of the Year. Well, to tell us more about the awards, we are joined in studio by the SAPS National Police Commissioner, General Phiyega. Thank you, General. Thank you very much for being with us. It's good to have you on the program.
Thank you, Leanne, and good morning. And thank you for the opportunity to have a discussion around this matter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we talk about an award ceremony, and I imagine morale gets very, very low in the police service, and something like this is there to lift up that morale.
Certainly. As well as to take the opportunity to say that those who go the extra mile, that those who really work hard, tirelessly to ensure that we achieve our excellence, but achieve our objectives, but not just achieve them, but achieve them in an excellent way. So I think it is important and incumbent on any organization to take time out to recognize those, particularly in an organization as large as ours, where you have a mixture of everything. There are those who are having behavior that is untoward, but there are those who are really working hard to keep this country safe and secure. So we took time to do so.
Yeah, and it's good to highlight the work that the police do, because it is very difficult. I mean, it is difficult to see through some of these news headlines that we're constantly confronted with, whether it be some members of the SAPS being involved in alleged police brutality cases, use of excessive force against the public, for adequate crowd management. I mean, there are so many stories. This must affect the police work and the work that you do.
It certainly does. Let me start off by saying, Leanne, the police service is a very large organization. All in all, we're talking about 200,000 members. We're talking about 50,000 cars. So the scale and size of organization in itself and the operations of the organization, as you are saying, it's everywhere and anywhere. It covers the entire country. So in of itself, you will find that there are many things happening that are very contradictory, as you're saying.
Yeah.
When you wake up, there are things that are being reported around how we mishandled maybe an arrest or how we did certain things wrong. And at the same time, you're finding an excellent story of an intervention by police who went out to assist a person who was trapped in a car and were bombed off. So it's a very intricate, involved, and complex environment.
Yeah.
But I thought it was important with the leadership that we must take time and actually say to members, there is good work that is being done, so that from there they can actually get motivation. They can improve their performance and aspire towards being recognized. And by so doing, we would improve the service that we give to the nation.
Let's take a look at some of the recipients. I mean, I mentioned a couple of the awards, Best Visible Policing, the Station of the Year. What won the Station of the Year, as a matter of interest?
It's Tabung.
Yes. Now, what makes it the Station of the Year? What are you looking for? What do they do that other stations in South Africa don't do?
We look from the most simple to the most complex. Just the environment as you come in. Is it clean? Is it receptive? Are the police there understanding that they are serving people? Do they hold their parades in the morning so that they can hand over to each other to say these are the tasks at hand? Does it have good leadership? Are our files and dockets well stored? Do they keep their pocketbooks? So we look at a whole array of issues to start saying a model station should be doing the following things. And it falls right into the place of what we're starting to do. We talk about frontline service delivery. We're rolling out a program because we're actually wanting to say, in a very predictable fashion, when a citizen gets to a police station, they must be able to expect particular behaviors, particular look and feel in that particular station, and ensure that it doesn't matter where you go, whether you're in Tabung or you're in Rustenburg or you're in Randfontein, that's the type of service, look and feel, and the type of service you should get. And that's the type of leadership we require of station commanders, because the stations are the face of policing.
Yeah, of course.
And if the stations aren't right, then we haven't as yet arrived as police. So we're investing a lot of resources and energy in a turnaround to ensure that we improve that space.
Yeah. I know that we're talking about the awards, and I know we're talking about good things, but I do need to just touch on a couple of issues that perhaps we need to get out the way, particularly something that came out last week where one of the witnesses directly implicated you at the Farlam Commission of Inquiry for alleged cover-up where the miners were killed at Marikana on the 16th of August 2012. What was your reaction to this?
Leon, we as the police have fully cooperated with that commission. We continue to do so. We remain doing so. And you would know that hundreds of police were involved in the Marikana issue.
Yeah.
You would also be aware that many other police have already given their testimony to that commission. There is this issue that has come. We shall wait our opportunity to respond to the allegations that have been made. And indeed we shall do so, and we'll do it truthfully as we've done before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The elections coming up as well. We know that there are a lot of hotspot areas. The SAPS being deployed to those areas, will they be on full standby to make sure that no lives are lost over this period?
Absolutely. We're working flat out to prepare for the elections, and I can say we are very ready to handle that. We have upscaled our capacity in terms of operations. Our POP has been upscaled. Just last week, I was with the minister where we were passing out additional trainees from our local municipalities as well as some of our members of VISPOL, about 2,500 members. Those are going to support the current POP capacity to ensure that South Africans have a peaceful and restful election period.
Okay, just one final question, and I know the music's playing, which means I have to end. This in terms of, and I think one of the issues that we have to get over is something that came out in the press as well, and we're talking about the Nkandla issue, and the ANC not backing down from a stance where I'm quoting saying that the police commissioner Phiyega should be censored for misleading its NEC when she told them the swimming pool at Jacob Zuma's Nkandla residence was a fire pool. Again, let's get a response from you on this. I mean, were you just following orders, or was that something that you felt you needed to say? Is it in fact the truth?
Leon, I think the report that was, the task team that was undertaken by government brings together a number of stakeholders. You know, the police, public works, and many others. And the report that is issued is not an individual report. It's an individual, it's a report of all the stakeholders of government. At no point am I talking for Phiyega. At all the times I'm talking about an output that comes from us as government who have been participating in that program. So at this point in time, I would say I stand by the report that has been issued by government, and I'm sure as government, once we have studied the report, there will be a proper response to that report.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for answering some pressing issues here on the program as well. National Police Commissioner General Phiyega. Thank you.
Thank you, Leah.
Let's take a break. We'll see you after this.